Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Wednesday, May 31st, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link to our Patreon in the description and comments section below. The Atlanta Braves went into Tuesday with a 4-game lead in the East Division and only half a game behind the Dodgers for the best record in the entire National League. The Braves have been road warriors, winning 17 of their first 25 games away from home. The Atlanta offense is fourth in road scoring, averaging 5.6 runs per game. Leading the team is MVP candidate Ronald Acuna Jr., 3.0 WAR, .327 AVG, 11 HR, 30 RBI, 22 SB. Matt Olson leads the team with 17 home runs and 42 RBI, followed by 4 other Braves with 4 home runs. The Braves are only 1-4 in rookie Jared Shuster's starts this season, but he has been showing improvement with a 3.78 ERA and 15 strikeouts over his last 3 starts, logging 16.2 innings. Those last 3 starts also came against Texas, Seattle and Philadelphia, who all have the potential to be postseason teams this season. Shuster has a strong chance to get the win here against one of the worst lineups in baseball. The A's are bad all the way around and just 21-35 against the run line. With inferior offense and bullpen on the Oakland side, it's Atlanta run line or nothing in this one. Our team pick is Atlanta Braves minus 1.5 runs. The A's win on Monday snapped an 11-game losing streak, but there's still not a lot of reason for optimism in Oakland. Since 1933 only one team, 1996 Detroit Tigers started 14-46, has gotten through the first 60 games of the season without winning at least 15 games. While the A's are off to the worst start in the modern era, they are also chasing all-time history in a bad way. All-time the worst record through 60 games belongs to the 1897 St. Louis Browns, who were 11-49, and the A's are in danger of failing to surpass even that mark. Our total pick is take the over on 9 runs. Pittsburgh Pirates vs San Francisco Giants. Mitch Keller will be on the hill on Wednesday. Keller is looking to rebound from his worst start of the season, conceding 6 runs including 2 home runs in 6 innings against the Mariners. He benefited from run support and was awarded the win. The right-hander has developed into an ace, allowing 2 or fewer runs in all but 3 outings, and is sporting a 3.01 ERA and a 1.02 WHIP, accompanied by a 6-1 record in 68.2 innings. Keller held the Giants to 2 runs, 1 earned, in 6 innings last season and is 0-2 with a 3.50 ERA in 4 career meetings spanning 16 innings. The Pittsburgh Pirates are plummeting. They have dropped 7 of their last 10 games and are playing the last game of a 6-game road trip. The San Francisco Giants are in a groove, winning 7 of their last 10 bouts, including a 14-4 win in Monday's series opener. They have been tough to beat at home, winning 6 of their last 8 home decisions. Furthermore, Pirates starter Mitch Keller just surrendered 6 runs against Seattle last time out. Giants starter Alex Wood has shut down the Pirates throughout his career, sporting a 3.23 ERA and a 6.3 record. The Giants' offense is hot, accumulating a stunning 43 runs in their last 6 games. Our team pick is San Francisco Giants. Alex Wood will make his 8th start of the season to conclude the series. Wood was superb in his previous start, holding the Brewers to 1 run in 5.2 innings, and was finally awarded his first win of the season. The veteran lefty does not pitch deep into games, logging less than 5 innings in all but 1 start, and has recorded a 3.51 ERA and a 1.44 WHIP to go with a 1-0 record in 25.2 innings pitched on the season. Wood squandered 7 runs in 11 innings against the Pirates last season and has a 3.23 ERA and a 6.3 record in 78 career innings. Take the under, 7.5 runs. Washington Nationals vs Los Angeles Dodgers. Washington suffered their 2nd straight defeat as they were drubbed in the opening game of the series Monday night. The Nationals entered Tuesday's action 23-31 on the season and stood 9 games behind the Braves for the top spot in the NL East. On Monday night, Washington finished with 6 hits, with no player having more than 1 in the game. Corey Dickerson and Dominic Smith each doubled for their lone extra base hits, and the team was 1-for-4 with runners in scoring position in the loss. Trevor Williams, 2-3, took the loss on the mound as he allowed 6 runs, none earned, on 6 hits with 3 walks and 3 strikeouts over 5 innings of work. Corbin has won 3 straight starts, but his numbers aren't the greatest by any stretch of the imagination. That can prove problematic against a deep Dodgers lineup that is capable of hurting you 1-9. We saw how Los Angeles can take advantage of one simple mistake to put together a big inning, as Monday's 6-run outburst was keyed by an error that led to all the runs being unearned. Syndergaard hasn't been good this season, but he is needed to turn things around with all the injuries plaguing the Dodgers rotation this season. Given the advantage the Dodgers have at the plate, you have to give them the upper hand in this contest, as they leave town with a series win in their pocket. Our team picked Los Angeles Dodgers minus 1.5 runs. Los Angeles had dropped 3 of their previous 4 games before taking the opening game of this series Monday night. The Dodgers entered Tuesday 33-22 and held a 1.5 game lead over the Diamondbacks for the top spot in the NL West picture. On Monday night, Los Angeles got 2 of their 6 hits from David Peralta, while J.D. Martinez, his 11th, homered as part of a 6-run 5th inning. Bobby Miller, 2-0, earned the win on the mound as he threw 6 innings, allowing 1 run on 4 hits with 1 walk and 4 strikeouts before departing. San Diego Padres vs Miami Marlins. San Diego is 5 games under .500 after losing 2 of 3 in New York to the Yankees. Are the Padres frauds? South Dakota scores 4.04 runs per game, 25th, and hits .221, 30th, with a .699 ops, 23rd. It's hit 63 long balls, 13th, and stolen 37 bases, 16th this season. The Padres pitching staff sports a 3.98 ERA, 9th, and a 1.25 WHIP, 9th, with 22 quality starts. At 28-26 overall, Miami has been a surprisingly good bet in 2023. In second place in the loaded NL East, it's ahead of New York and Philadelphia after nearly a third of the season. Will it keep up the pace? The Marlins average 3.76 runs per game, 27th, and hit .258, 9th, with a .715 ops, 20th. They've hit 53 home runs, 24th, and stolen 43 bases, 7th, in 2023. The Miami pitching staff has compiled a 4.29 ERA, 16th, and a 1.35 WHIP, 22nd, with 13 quality starts. The Padres are 8-3 in their last 11 games versus a starter with a WHIP greater than 1.30 and 5-2 in their last 7 road games versus a left-handed starter. The Marlins are 1-4 in their last 5 versus National League West and 1-4 in their last 5 versus a team with a losing record. I'm betting on the Padres to win straight up on Wednesday as slight moneyline favorites. They might not be the best team to bet on at this point in the season, but I believe they're due to start breaking out offensively after a low-scoring start. They showed some juice in the first game of their series versus the Yankees and scored 7 runs in the series finale, as well. Manny Machado is still out with a fractured hand, but the lineup is otherwise intact, with Fernando Tatis Jr. feeling like himself, 2 HRs versus NYY, and Xander Bogaerts more comfortable in his new home. While backing Snell can be a risky bet, he's given up 3 or fewer runs in 8 of his 10 starts this season. Aside from a poor showing versus Boston, he's lasted 5 or 6 innings in each of his outings this month, surrendering 8 runs combined with 23 Ks in 23 innings versus Cincinnati, the Dodgers, twice, and Washington. I anticipate a better than average showing from the left-hander Wednesday, giving San Diego enough to pull off the road win. The Miami Marlins have consistently brought solid young talent through to the major league level in recent years, but have had trouble building deep rosters ready for a playoff run, and after a solid start to the year, this team is 1-5 in their past 6 games played against teams with a losing record, as well as being just 1-5 in their past 6 games against the National League West. In their past 10 games, the Marlins are also sitting at 5-5, and with the 8th best defensive unit in the league and 18th best pitching staff, this is a team that can compete with anyone. Take the under 8.5 runs. Milwaukee Brewers vs Toronto Blue Jays. Milwaukee has the lead in the NL Central still, but it could be much bigger. The Brewers can't sustain momentum, so every team in the division is within 5.5 games of them still. They began this series 24th in winning percentage this month, due to an offense that is 27th in runs per game this May. Milwaukee's lineup is 25th in batting average, 25th in OBP, 27th in slugging percentage, and 28th in strikeout percentage. If it weren't for home runs and stolen bases, this offense would be considered a disaster. This game may come down to the offenses. Alek Manoah has been ineffective most of the year, so the Brewers may find some rare offense. Meanwhile, Julio Teheran has only thrown 10.0 MLB innings since 2021, so who knows what kind of pitcher he is. What is known is that Toronto's offense can give anyone fits, especially at home. If this comes down to which offense performs better, the Blue Jays have a clear edge. Take them to win at home. Our team pick is Toronto Blue Jays minus 1.5 runs. Toronto has had an even worse month than Milwaukee, as they entered this series 26th in winning percentage during May. The stretch has dropped the Blue Jays, who have a winning record, down to last place in the insanely competitive AL East. Toronto's sky isn't falling quite yet, and a fresh month may allow them to spread their wings again. Their lineup is stacked with young talent that's proven they can hit anyone, hence they're standing at 10th in runs per game. Blue Jays hitters are 4th in batting average, 5th in strikeout rate, 6th in OBP, 10th in stolen bases, and 11th in OPP. Matt Chapman has cooled down in May before this series began. Pitching against Toronto isn't fun. Our total pick is over.